Oh, I got 3 people? It's probably all the employees.
No. Not possible.
Yes. Yesterday when Mary and I drove home, there was a 5-car accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm going to give everybody a minute to get logged on. Hello from Florida. Well, hello from California.
Chrisanne.
Good morning, Chrisanne. Yeah, all my girls are popping on here. Good morning, Jeff. I don't know about all of you, but I love Thumbs Up Thursday. I love learning new things. Cool. All right. So I've got 18 people on here. I have somebody to talk to. So I'm just going to remind you that like and share our page for Thumbs Up Thursday and check out our website. You know, just let your friends know about us. And today, as we always do on Thumbs Up Thursday, we're going to give away a $50 gift card at the end of the show. But if I can get 100 viewers on here, you're going to get $100. So get busy and get your friends on here so they can see what we're all about. We get new people in here all the time that didn't even know we existed. So start letting your friends know. And today, this is one of my favorite shows. We are going to have Aero cabinets on with Valerie and Scott, and it's always fun when they're on here. So I hope you enjoy it, and they have some special deals to share with you. So welcome, Valerie and Scott.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great.
It's more. Yes, it is morning. It is exactly noon for us here. So
I'm like Pooh Bear. I got that rumbling in my tummy's rumbling.
Yeah.
I got some rumble in my tummy.
I need some honey. It's lunchtime.
Well, thank you so much for having us on here. I know it's been probably, I think, what was it?
2 months? 3 months?
I think it's been about 4 months since we've been on here. And we do have some,
wow.
Yeah, I think it was February was the last time. So, longer than that then, because we're in July.
So I didn't even have baby number 5 yet.
Baby number 5 was not born yet. So
oh my gosh, baby number 5?
Yeah,
How
baby
cool.
Louisa. She was born April 14th.
Aww.
Yes. This looks like him a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor
that's
thing.
cool.
Feel terrible for her.
So, we have some great specials here, some new products to show your customers. I know they've seen us here in the past. Again, I'm Valerie with Aero Sewing, and I'm the account manager for Authorized Vac and Sew.
My name is Scott. Yep, it is. Hold on. It's just that kind of day. Yes, it says Scott.
I love it.
Hi, my name is Scott. I'm the director of sales for Aero Sewing. And yeah, I do lots of fun things.
We do lots
of fun things.
Yes. He sews a lot more than I do, but probably not as much now because he's got a new baby at home. So
I've been working on the same quilt for 10 months.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I almost have it cut.
So, when winter comes around here in Wisconsin, we'll all be hibernating. And right now we've actually been during 90-some degree weather for the past probably 3-4 weeks.
Yeah,
with
it's been
very
roasty
high
up
humidity.
Here in Wisconsin.
So we have really hot weather here. And today, of all days, it's only 68 degrees. So we went from 93 yesterday to 68 today, which I am absolutely loving. So
yes,
nice. Let's get started and show them these wonderful cabinets.
Which one are we starting with?
We're going to start with the Kangaroo and Joey.
Our bestseller.
Our bestseller. So I know you guys have seen these 3 cabinets. We have shown these in the past. However, there's a little bit of a different twist on these. And we have a great promotion going on right now where you guys, viewers can take advantage of this.
What's the new twist?
The new twist is this is an electric lift cabinet.
I should have wore the 70s outfit. No. And I could have did it's electric.
Or not.
I got some sweet dance moves.
So we have always just had these as hydraulic cabinets, but we have it now where you can get a free upgrade on the first 3 cabinets that we're going to show you here. But we're starting with our number 1 seller, which is our Kangaroo and Joey. And Scott, why is this our number 1 selling cabinet?
So when we're looking at cabinets, we're trying to to fill different needs. We're trying to fill home footprint, right? Because we need it to fit in your sewing room.
Yes.
Organization and work surface. And the Kangaroo and Joey, it hits all 3 of those.
It does.
As you can see here with it open, you have a huge work surface when this is open, but this collapses in on itself to accommodate a home-friendly footprint. You've got 4 full view soft closing drawers, and this is actually 2 separate caddies. We'll demo that in a second. So we've got your storage covered, we've got work surface covered, and we've got home-friendly footprint covered.
And one thing
in one cabinet
I love about this cabinet is it's got 2 support legs that come here in the back. So you could put another sewing machine back here. You can put, make it a cutting surface. You can have a friend come over and join you. I mean, it is nice and sturdy and durable. This is available in 3 of our colors. So we do have our teak here on set. We have our white, and we'll show you a little bit later on our color of gray, but it's just an amazing cabinet. Now, it doesn't hold all the machines that are currently out on the market. We do about 95% of the machines out on the market. We do have other cabinets out there, and you can talk with the amazing folks at Authorized about what those cabinets are for you. But this one will accommodate about 95%. So, Scott, what do we want to do? Do we want to show them a few of the features? So we've got the 4 view soft closing, or 3 soft closing drawers here on this one.
On the little Joey caddy.
Yep. Then we've got this nice drawer cover here. So this is just a nice little drawer here to have access to other items, but then it closes up. And then this Joey just nestles in right underneath. When you're not using this cover right here, you can just store that right down by the foot, and you can store that away.
Are we going to close it completely up?
We can't close it completely up.
So this side quilt leaf here, there's 2 little support legs that just tuck in, and then this folds down.
And that is a great place to put your laptop that shows your, your pattern on it, your coffee. I know Barbie had to get a little bit more coffee earlier. You can never have too much coffee in my eyes. But it's a great little extra little
super coffee drinker
in
the office. Yeah.
I am. Yes. And I actually just started drinking mushroom coffee too. So
is it the Rise?
The Rise,
yeah.
Yes. So it is very, very delicious. But as long as we have it right there, and I'm going to have Scott. So we've got this insert, this acrylic insert that is an absolute must-have for your cabinet, as you can see right there. So it is custom cut to fit the opening of the cabinet and your machine. So
we'll come back to that in a second, how it just absolutely completes the sewing experience with the cabinet.
Yep. And so we've got, you want to measure your sewing machine and make sure you accommodate for all these knobs and the cords and stuff. So this is 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. And I know we told them that this is an electric lift, but why don't you show them how this actually works, Scott?
So 2 different ways to do it. So if you're familiar with our cabinets, you've seen the hydraulic lift where you're placing your hands on the machine, and the weight and the height of the machine are doing all the work for the lift. Well, we took that out. We put in the same type of lift, a dual rail lift. So you have support on both sides, and the platform rests on the lift itself. And that helps prevent, any of that back and forth wobble if you're sewing fast, if you're using embroidery. So we kept the best parts of the hydraulic lift, and we made it electric.
Yes.
2 different ways to operate the electric lift. You'll have a little control box on the side here. Ooh, look at that. I should be a hand model. Then this is why we don't have scripts. So our control box does have 4 different memory settings here. So we'll start all the way at the top. And Ethan was kind enough to have these pre-programmed for us. So bringing the lift all the way up, this is your free arm. This is your embroidery. This is where you'll live for doing those types of projects. To bring that machine down into flatbed sewing, which is where Valerie and I live for piecing together our quilts. Again, you just lower her down, and you press and hold just like you would on your car radio for the presets. That brings the deck of the machine down level with the top of the cabinet. Insert comes in, creates one flush surface. And then, like the mysterious third verse in Friends in Low Places, we have the mysterious third position of a sewing machine. If you were to put your machine away.
And not everybody does, but it does have that option for you to do it if you are going to have guests come over. Scott and I travel a lot to quilt shows, and I get, who puts their machine away? And I said, well, for that rare occasion, we have that ability to do that in all of our, all of our cabinets, but not some of our tables do not. That we'll show you later.
So that's that is the actual control box on the side.
Hold
on. It does come with a cover.
It does come with a cover here as well. So if you wanted to still sit here and work, you still have this nice large surface for cutting or whatever you would like to do, your paper piecing or anything like that.
So we can raise it and lower it. You know, if we're sitting here at, you know, I raised that so I could rest my knee on it, but now I got to lower it down. We were talking about Bozo the Clown prior to this, and my kids last night set up a little, you know, bucket obstacle course, and I slipped on a ball and hurt myself. I do those kinds of things. So you can operate using the control box, and then we have the, oh, sorry, Ethan, where'd it go?
Back.
Nope, this way.
There we go.
We have the, I feel like Vanna White, the handy dandy remote control. So then we can use the remote to bring it up and down as well. And it's nice. It's just a one touch button to bring it up, and then same thing to bring it down. So we're excited for this because, you know, as you know, say you purchased a new machine, it's a little bit heavier, you know, and you're not wanting to, you know, operate that hydraulic assisted lift. Having this option and having it now with our Core 3 cabinets.
Yes.
And you're paying the price for the hydraulic. That's the current promotion that Authorized has right now, is they're doing our hydraulic pricing, but you're getting the electric lift at no charge.
At no charge.
You're getting the
it's
electric
a no-brainer.
lift
It's like, it's
for
a
the hydraulic
must-have.
price.
Like, so if you have been wanting a cabinet, and this cabinet, when it is closed down like this, is only 57 inches. When you open it up with this side sleeve that Scott put down, so when you open that up, it's almost 72 inches. And the one thing that I really love about this cabinet is that if you want to go and you want to sew, and you have 15 minutes before you have to go pick up the kids from school, you don't have to completely open this one up. You can always, at any point, get to your sewing machine and start sewing instantly. Where the other ones that we are going to show you close all the way up. So a lot of people like to close those up just because they do look like another piece of furniture. But this one, you have the accessibility to go in and sew within minutes. I mean, seconds, actually.
I'd say it's probably under a minute.
Under a minute.
Under a minute.
So
one of those other features too that's nice, and these are on all the cabinets, but I love to talk about the casters because, you know, casters get me excited, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
And they're really nice because they're not going to scuff up your floor. And they are the only time on our Kangaroo cabinets. So our Kangaroo cabinets that we're going to show you here today, all have a lifetime warranty on them. They all have those heavy duty locking casters that you can see right there that Scott is showing you.
There you go.
Little T-Rex arms going on there. So all of them have those heavy duty locking casters. Lifetime warranty on our cabinets. We can ship within 48 hours. We do also have the option to have them assembled, but you'll want to talk to Authorized about that on your availability to have it brought to your house or even picking up at the store. So
the fun thing though, if they're assembling at home, is, you know, all of our instructions are done here in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Everything is in English. There's corresponding pictures. We have a whole YouTube channel.
We do have a whole YouTube channel.
Just assembly.
So I actually just had a dealer that got this specific cabinet in for their customer, and they ended up using our YouTube videos to assemble it for their customer. And they said it was super helpful. They absolutely loved it.
Love that.
So, and then with the, you know, to show you how small it gets.
Oh yeah. We didn't even close it all the way up.
We didn't even close it all the way up yet. So there is your small footprint. So that is in its complete
when it was
closed state.
So closed down, how big are we?
So when it's completely closed, you're looking at 4.5 feet by 2 feet. When you open it completely up, you're 6 feet by 3.5 feet.
That is a lot of space. I
It
mean,
is
I
a
can't
lot
do
of
that.
space.
What is that? 18 square, 6 times
Don't
18
hurt
square
yourself.
feet. So
So
it's a
again,
lot of room.
Our Kangaroo and Joey #1 seller comes in 3 colors, white, teak, or gray. Very easy to put together. Like Scott said, we have great instructions, lifetime warranty, heavy duty locking casters. We ship out of Wisconsin. So,
Yeah.
you know, as soon as we get the orders in from Authorize, we will ship them out. As far as assembled cabinets, you know what? We're actually pretty caught up. So
Yeah.
we will be shipping out fairly quickly if you chose to get this fully assembled, either shipping to your home if that's available or directly to the
Yeah,
store.
assemble. I wish I had room for designated sewing space and new machine. Marilyn, we got solutions for you.
And Marilyn,
just hold
here's
on.
a great idea for you. This, you know, you order the cabinet, you have the dimensions, you know exactly where you're going to put it. That gives you the opportunity to clean out your sewing space, bring
Yeah.
this in and get yourself reorganized, even throw a fresh coat of paint on. We just did here in our studio here. We just got a fresh coat of paint too. So take that time to freshen it up, make it a nice little space that you know that you are going to totally love and feel, you know, motivated to sit there and sew.
Yeah, new you.
Yeah. New room, new you.
New
Whatever.
cabinet, new machine.
Yeah.
I love it.
So we are actually going to turn it back to Barbie. And I don't think we missed any or any questions at all from anybody.
We did have one.
You have me muted?
No, you're not.
No, I'm not muted. Oh,
No,
cool.
We have one.
Okay.
It's right here on the screen.
There's a
Oh. Can you please point out furniture that will fit a Janome M7?
So for the Janome M7, we are not going to be showing a cabinet here today that will accommodate that, but definitely call the folks at Authorize. Our Sydney and Sydney Light.
Yes.
They have been such huge sellers for us that the white and gray are out of stock until about September, October. And then we're going to be getting more teak in around the first of the year. But yes, they have been flying out of our warehouse so fast that we didn't expect it.
It's one of those, good problems to have. We're like,
yes,
wait a minute,
Yes.
this promotion 2 months ago
yes.
did double what we expected.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we have to order more.
The Sydney cabinet kind of portrays a little bit. It is kind of like a bigger sister to our Kangaroo and Joey. It does have the drawers on the side. It does have that pull-out drawer, has that leaf, and has the quilt leaf in the back. It's just a little bit deeper and a half-inch taller, but will accommodate all those. Yes, and I think, is this the one you're showing, Ethan?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
so
we
this
go.
is the Sydney cabinet that Ethan has up on the screen right now that he's playing the little video. So this is our Sydney, and then the Sydney Light doesn't have the door on it, but it has embroidery arm storage and everything too for you.
That'll be
for the customers.
your M6, your M7, the CM17,
The Bernina
your-
990, the Radiance, the Avenir.
Yep, your Lumi, your Avenirs.
Yes.
Those really, really big ones. There's the Epic 3.
Nice.
That's where that Sydney or the Sydney Light are just absolutely wonderful. And Authorize might even have one on their show floor.
Yeah, you guys may have one, a white one on your show floor. And Jesse, yes, yes, you can order the Joey just by itself in all 3 of the colors. So if you wanted just to have just the little Joey cabinet, you can get that on its own.
Brenda had a question in there about the Avenir. Brenda, Sydney or Sydney Light?
Lorna has the Sydney. And she says it has so much room.
Yes. So Brenda, that one is going to be your jam, the Sydney or the Sydney Light. And again, I do believe Authorize does have that on their floor. So you can go in, touch it, feel it, see it, experience it, and we can absolutely get an order in for you.
Don't hold your order. Get those in, because we do first in, first out. So don't hold it since we're out of stock. But
yeah, like I said, it's one of those good problems to have. It's just it was kind of unexpected. So we wanted to show you things that we can ship you
right now.
ASAP.
Yes. So we're going to just switch out cabinets right here. So Barbie, I don't know if you have any graphics that you would like to put up on the screen for them.
Oh, look at that. There we go.
Yes, the Kangaroo and Joey sewing cabinet with free upgrade to electric lift. The MSRP is $3,499.99. We have it on sale for $2,199.99. That's a really good price, and that's a great cabinet.
All right, we are all set with the next cabinet here. I'm just going to set this right here.
We're back.
All right. So the next one we have here is going to be our Walaby cabinet. It is a very nice, spacious cabinet, but as you can see, it can fold down to a very small footprint. Scott, what do you think the size is when it's closed?
Oh, you're going to ask me. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'm
asking
going
you.
to do this, and that's me.
So when it is closed, is
foot
3.5 feet by 1.5 feet.
Hey,
Look at that.
Look at that.
So our Walaby cabinet is available in 2 of our colors. So this is our teak finish that we have. You just saw the white that's on the Kangaroo and Joey. I love this one just because when you do have it closed up in a spare room and you have guests coming over, it just looks like another piece of furniture. And the lovely thing about it too is that, oops, it was already locked. It locks. So if you want to keep little hands out of there, that is a great option for you. So we're going to show you how quick and easy it is to open this cabinet and set up. So it just has the door over there that has 33 thread holders. You've got a nice little cubby right there. Oh, look at, there's Pockets. Pockets is our mascot. So anytime you order a Kangaroo cabinet with a sewing well, you will get a little sewing buddy that will be able to sit on your desk. And then this is a little pull or flip over, and you can put a serger on here. You can store a serger down there as we show you right there. And then there's also just a nice little drawer to store scraps or whatever else you'd like to store in it.
We always show it with notions, but those are scrap toys.
Again, this one also too has a well cover over the top. Now this one, this is where we're still doing the free electric upgrade on this cabinet. However, we just have it set up right now just to have a hydraulic lift. So that is the other option that Scott was talking about previously on the other cabinet.
And with the hydraulic lifts, it's still set up to have that same 3-position sewing. So bringing the lift all the way up for your free arm or your embroidery. And then this position 2, again, this is flatbed sewing, and this is, this is home for me. On the hydraulic version, if for some reason you didn't want the electric and you wanted the hydraulic, a question that we do get when we're at shows is, well, I don't have that machine. My machine is taller or it's shorter. This platform here, where the machine stops, this is height adjustable, so the stop point can come up or down. There's a 4-inch adjustment in there to make sure the deck of your machine is level with the cabinet to have this completely flush surface. And Ethan, stay with that view. Do we have a quilt anywhere? Can you grab that one out of the kookaburra? We'll talk about kookaburra in a second. But no, this is like just the perfect view to show why this is so wonderful.
Do you want to go and sit and I'll open up the quilt leaf so they can see how much space this cabinet will give them? I know you love to demo.
Well, I get to pretend to be a movie star.
This quilt leaf here just has one support leg in the back. So I wouldn't highly advise of putting another sewing machine back here, but you can definitely make it as another work surface, and it definitely will hold up your quilts as well. Okay, come on.
Well, yeah, normally we use like a table runner. Now we got actual quilt.
Hey, but you did such a stellar job of getting that out, though.
Toro. Okay, so as we're piecing our large quilts, okay,
and
fold
you're
that
on
up.
camera over there.
On that side. All right, cool.
There we go.
All right, so when you think about, you've got your blocks together, you're doing that last row of blocks, or maybe you're doing your free motion quilting. Couple of things going on here. The Kangaroo and Joey that we saw, as well as the Walaby, we have this support section on the left-hand side that's supporting the weight of our projects here. We have the insert. So now this entire surface, to the left and to the right of our needle is level with our machine. So we've got a completely flush surface. Nothing is falling in between the cabinet and the deck of our machine. Again, and when you're doing, especially when you're putting those blocks together, having this as one solid surface it's absolutely game changing.
It is.
So that's 2 out of the 3 things that are happening. And then as you know, if we're again, putting that last row on, we're free motion. As you're pushing this back, what you're going to notice, it's supported here, but then the quilt leaf in back is catching the quilt. And the what we see so many people do, they keep their cabinet against the wall when they're not using it. When they are using it, because of the casters, they pull it out, lock it down, flip up that leaf, and then as we push this back, the quilt leaf catches the quilt, and then the wall will actually prevent it from falling off. And what I want you to think about are pictures, if you've been doing projects, on a kitchen table, right? That's our biggest competitor.
Or those plastic folding tables.
Or the little Costco tables. What ends up happening is as you're pushing your project back, it falls off the back and then it turns. It pivots to the right because it's pivoting around your needle. Having that quilt leaf completely prevents that. So now you've got nice straight stitches. You're not losing tension. Things aren't getting wonky. It just, the insert with the support on the left with the quilt leaf, it just completes the whole experience. Yeah.
Yes.
I get a little bit passionate about, the
and having everything set so everything is ergonomically correct for you is absolutely ideal as well. Having the correct chair, and we'll go over chairs here shortly.
Oh, hey, I guess while we're at this angle, so we can talk ergonomics. I suppose that's kind of a big deal with, our
here,
cabinets.
I'm just actually going to close this up right here so they can actually see your back on that camera. Right.
So the way this is designed, right? So our cabinets are designed to actually work in conjunction with the chairs. So we'll talk about those. And what we're doing is we're supporting that lumbar, which then, naturally our core is going to engage. That's going to relax my shoulders, allow my elbows to be at 90 degrees. And then I've got nice, happy wrists because the machine is level with the surface of the cabinet. So what I want you to think about when you're sewing at home, right? Normally your machine's sitting like that. So now your wrists are like this. You might have a work table. So that way you do have a surface to work on. But now your project is you're fighting it coming over the table and then over your machine. And then your T-Rex arms.
T-Rex arms.
We're going to have to work that into marketing. We got T-Rex arms. Arrow sewing, no T-Rex arms, right? So this is kind of what you're working with at home, being able to.
And your shoulders and your neck. Just think of that pain
they just do this.
In your neck and shoulders, and you sit there and you just have to take all those moments to sit and stretch. If you just have it and it's in a flatbed position and you can just sit there and it's just so easy and it's
and now it's
smooth
just
and it just glides right across.
And that's nice because now I get to sit center needle. I've got one flush surface. Everything's happy.
Yes, everything's happy.
Everything's happy. No T-Rex arms.
All right. So this is our Walaby cabinet. So this is on sale as well with that free electric lift upgrade.
Lost my mic.
And available in our white antique colors. Again, you can put it all the way down into storage. Closes up very easily for those small compact spaces, but yet opens up to a very large footprint. So, I got my shirt caught in there. So when it is completely open, it's 6 feet wide by 5 feet. So that's with the quilt leaf and everything open up for you.
Minor technical difficulties. Scott lost his earpiece.
So again, lifetime warranty on the Kangaroo cabinets. Heavy duty locking casters that are going to move across any kind of flooring that you have. This one locks up. We showed you with the hydraulic lift. You can get the hydraulic lift, but we have that free upgrade to that electric lift that has the 4 presets, the remote control. It's got the side rails, so it's the same rail system.
Yeah,
and
same type of lift.
It's going to keep your machine nice and flat and level, and it's going to be nice and sturdy too when you're sewing. So
no more setting up my sewing station on the kitchen table. Yes, we love it. No more kitchen tables are back for dinner.
Yes. All right. So Barbie, we're going to switch this out. If you want to put up the graphics for the Walaby,
Sure.
Then we'll be back with the next cabinet.
All right. So the Walaby, the MSRP is $2,999.99. And we have it on sale for $1,799.99. That's a really good deal. And the cabinet, it folds up small enough that you can fit it in a tight place. I really like that. And then just roll it out. Love it. I am visualizing that in my dining room, actually. When they said the size, it'll fit right in this little cubby hole in my dining room. It's perfect. Love it. And it is very important to have your arms level too when you're sewing. So this is great. And adding the free upgrade of the electric lift, can't beat that. I'm in love with this.
All right, we are back with the next cabinet.
Cool.
All right, so this one here is our Aussie cabinet. Very similar in some of the features that the Walaby had. As you can see, it closes up, it locks. Very small footprint. But this one, this one just keeps growing. And how I say this is the boys always got Transformers as kids. Us women now get Transformers in our sewing rooms. So this one is also lockable. It's on those heavy duty locking casters. It's got 3 little cubbies right there on the end. And then it's got
doubles.
Yes. So when this is closed up, it is 4 feet by 2 feet. When you completely open it up, it is 8.5 feet by 4 feet.
It's huge.
It's
huge.
Why do you keep doing that? You're going to lose your microphone.
Well, I keep it interesting.
And it also has this amazing little cubby right here that you can make it, use it in multiple ways, I guess.
It's dual position.
It is. So my positioning here is not good. All right. So you can have it hooked on right there. You could easily take it and push it back in there. So because it's got 2 little drawers here with a little cubby. So you can put it in the inside to still have access to it. Or if you want an absolutely ginormous workspace, you can just bring it over here and hook it on the door.
2.5 years, I've never thought to turn it around while you're sewing.
Yeah, because you can still get to your cubby.
Yeah. Look at that. Learn me something new.
So then this one too also has that hydraulic lift, but we have that free upgrade to the electric lift. So we are just going to put this right here and show with the flatbed sewing here.
Look at that space.
So we do have another little cabinet that we do offer that is also ideal to put with this, which is our little Kiwi cabinet that we've shown in past shows, which would be a great addition to have here, because just look at this huge U-shape work area that you would have. This one is
I've been here all this time and I never thought to
take it and turn it.
Take it out, turn it, tuck it back. That is so cool.
So it is available in the 2 colors. So the white and the teak that we just showed you in the Walaby. Also, as well as the Walaby has this beautiful leaf that comes up in the back. So just look how massive this cabinet
is a lot of space. I mean, so when we talked at the beginning, okay, what are the things we're trying to hit for a sewing cabinet? And we talked about work surface. This is work surface. I mean, what is the open dimensions of this?
101 inches. So
Golly.
8.5 feet.
8.5 feet in length, and then what's front to back?
It just depends. When you have it all the way open, the quilt leaf itself is 4 feet by 2 feet. So then you add another. So so it's 4 feet that way. And then you've got that other, what would you say that is? 3 feet there?
You're asking me?
Come on, you were pretty close on the last one.
Yeah, it's about 3 feet here on the little caddy.
So you can use this in multiple ways. You have that. So all 3 of the cabinets that we have just showed you all have the same size opening. So that 23 3/4 by 12.5, what we call an A7 opening, will accommodate 95% of the machines out on the market. And, we do have solutions for those larger machines because machines do tend to just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But the ones that we're showing you today will just carry, your smaller to mid-size machines. The caster was locked. I couldn't get it turned.
Yeah, Mandy, that one is amazing. Mandy, I even surprised myself, and I've been here 2.5 years on this cabinet.
So this is our Aussie cabinet. So if you have a very large works or surface or area in your work space.
There we go.
This, yeah, words are hard right now. This is a great cabinet to have in there. A lot of people actually during COVID, because everybody was at home, took the opportunity to clean out their sewing spaces. And we were selling hundreds of these, just because everybody's like, nope, I'm home. I'm going to make my
Here's
space
what I
now.
want to know. If someone buys an Aussie, is it required that they have to do the chant, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi?
No, it is not. That's only for you.
Okay. All right. Fine. Again, just trying to keep it interesting.
So Marilyn, we do have smaller different cabinets that you would be able to get for your new space if you are able. We do have a smaller cabinet that we are going to show you here shortly. But just these 3 cabinets right here, again, have that A7 opening, 23 3/4 by 12.5, lifetime warranty on them. Shipping can come to you very quickly unassembled, or you can pick these cabinets up fully assembled at authorized or have it shipped directly to your home if you're within the service area. So we do have a phenomenal customer service team here. They're actually just right outside the store and on the other side of the wall. And they can help you. Otherwise, like Scott said, we have a whole YouTube channel of assembly videos, and we have redone all of our assembly manuals. Do you know when I started here 6.5 years ago, that Walaby cabinet that we just showed you, I had to build that upside down and then flip it, because
You don't have to do that anymore, by the way.
you don't have to do that anymore. I was like, who builds something from the top down? And then you have to flip it and then put the quilt.
Well, it would be from the bottom down.
Bottom down, yeah.
Somersault.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore.
You don't have to do that. You build it from the bottom up, and it just kind of grows and grows and grows. So,
And one thing real quick that we haven't talked about, all 3 of the cabinets that you've seen so far, so the Kangaroo and Joey, the Walaby, the Aussie, the finish, we've talked about our lifetime warranty on the cabinets. And, one of the main things that allows us to do that is this finish. This is a melamine laminate finish. It just holds up to everything.
it does. And I
Especially
actually,
in high sunlight there in California,
yes.
a lot of sunlight.
So I actually just had a show in Minnesota, and the lady, a few of the ladies,
Minnesota.
hey, yeah. And she actually said she loves it because when you're sitting there and you're trying to pin something, even though you're scratching the cabinet, you don't see it. You don't it doesn't go through. Like on other furniture she has had, you can definitely see the marks where her pins have hit. On ours, she has not been able to see it.
That's not part of the warranty if you do pin and use a cutter on your cabinet.
Yeah.
But interesting fun fact.
All right. So our 3 core cabinets, we showed you the Kangaroo and Joey, we showed you the Walaby, we showed you the Aussie. So those are going to all have that free upgrade to that electric lift. We're going to send it back to you, Barbie. We are going to bring in the next round of cabinets that we are going to show.
Ooh.
Okay, so the Aussie dual rail electric sewing cabinet, which folds up to a really nice size. The MSRP is $3,499.99. We have it on sale for $2,199.99. So that's a really good deal too. That's a wonderful cabinet. And I love how sleek it looks when you fold it all up. Love it. Yeah, I think I'm really going to kick my husband out of his room and take over that so I can have the perfect sewing room.
There you go.
Yes. I love it. These are really good deals. And of course, everybody knows their chairs are my favorite, which they'll go over those towards the end. I like how Mandy said it is amazing. Love it. And if any of you have any questions, at the end, we will go over the questions for you.
All right. We are set and back with the next
cool.
round of cabinets we have here. So all of the next 3 cabinets we are going to show you are going to be call-in specials. So you will have to call in to authorize to get the pricing on these. But we still wanted to show you these amazing cabinets. Scott and I have this one.
Fave.
I have one in my house. He has one in his house. I love this cabinet. This is our Kookaburra cutting table. And who doesn't need a cutting table? And it is multifunctional. You can use it for different things. You can sew on it. You can cut on it. Probably lay on it. I mean,
oh, definitely. Absolutely. That one I can attest
so
to.
this one is super nice. As you can see, it's got 4 drawers in the front there. And those drawers are full view, soft closing drawers. So even when you get mad at your project and you want to try to make somebody know that you're upset, they won't hear you. I'm sorry. But these are your full view soft closing drawers. This cabinet here is available in our white, teak, and gray. Our gray has done very well. We are out of stock on that one until at least October, but we do have white and teak available to ship right now. So
long story short, we got white, and white.
we do have white. We got a lot of white.
Got a lot of white.
So this cabinet right here is 36 inches high. When it is completely closed down,
Lorna, yes, you absolutely can. You can eat dinner on it.
You could eat dinner on it. And the nice thing too is you can always put a tablecloth over it and pull it out and host a party, and nobody would know it was a sewing table. They just think it was a nice serving table. So when it's closed right now, 20 inches by 40 inches.
Not much.
Not much. Not much at all. But
Sure.
well, you want to do the do-si-do first before we
Yeah,
open
we
her all up?
talked about this side, but we got to talk about the other side.
Yeah, we got to do the do-si-do.
Which way are we going?
So heavy duty locking casters moves really great on any sort of flooring. So we have 3 adjustable shelves in here. As you can see, you can store your quilts in here. Scott, actually, what do you do in yours?
We don't put the shelves in, and you can, put a nice bolt of fabric in there.
Standing up.
Yeah, which is nice. That's what we used to do. Believe it or not, Janet actually used her fabric. Believe it or not, she used something out of her stash. So now we have the shelves in there, and have lots of different.
Janet, I think
things.
that's just permission for you to go shopping some more.
She just came from Hobby Lobby. Literally today, sent me a text that she was at Hobby Lobby. She made all sorts of tank tops. Anywho, adjustable shelves.
3 adjustable shelves on there. So let's show them how big this cabinet gets.
So closed up 20 by 40. And then on both sides, you have these wonderful
they're like a nice
wing
little
extensions
indents right here. So you can easily grab that and pull it out. So when it is completely open, it is 70 by 40. So I actually,
like
when I
triple.
first got this, I used it for making chunky blankets because it's the perfect size for like a twin size chunky blanket. So it is awesome, but it also comes with,
oh, you're pointing.
It's going to come with a cutting mat, and this cutting mat fits across the whole top of the cabinet. It's got the nice rounded corners, not only on the cabinet, but also on the cutting mat.
Yep.
So your fabric is not going to catch on that when you are sitting there,
we go.
and trying to cut. It is a self-healing cutting mat as well, which is really nice. So just remember, if you do have a self-healing cutting mat, that you're not always cutting in the exact same spot. You're moving down, but then you're also cleaning this off to get all of those fibers out of those grooves.
Just a microfiber when you're done cutting. Because what that's going to do is that's going to pull up, those little strands that get in there, and that's going to actually allow the mat to close. But yeah, if you could move off that 2.5, 5, 7.5, just scoot down a little.
Yes. And this will also come up with another free little gift that comes with it, is a pressing mat and mitt set. So you will get a cutting mat and the pressing mat and mitt set, but you definitely need to call in to authorize to get the pricing on this cabinet. Again, heavy duty locking casters, lifetime warranty. It's got that nice finish here up on the top that has like a few little wood grain finish, but you're also getting the cutting mat that's going to go over it. Just think of all the storage that you are going to acquire inside your sewing space and be able to have for cutting, sewing, whatever you'd like to do.
All the things. And, one of the, a question we get at shows is, well, what if I don't need all that space? The great thing about these leaves is they're independent. So if you don't want or don't need both sides up,
so
you just have one side.
Did you know another see if you know this one?
Wow.
If you take and put one of the sides down, that it is 40 by 46. And we just so happen to have a cutting mat for our dingo cabinet that would fit perfectly on that opening. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
All these things I have to teach him, I swear.
Yeah, where would us men be if we didn't have ladies in our lives? We'd be running around in a cage somewhere.
Yes, you guys would be lost. But yes, this is our Kookaburra cutting table, just an absolutely amazing cutting table, work surface. My kids stole mine until I bought another. I bought our dingo for them so that they have their craft space, which is nice because I just put the cutting mat over the top and they paint and it doesn't get on the cabinets. So, all right, we are going to switch this out. Kookaburra cutting table. We're going to switch this out, Barbie, if you want to put some information up on the screen, and then we'll bring out the next cabinet.
Wait,
All
real
right.
quick.
Oh,
yes.
Wait,
real
there's
quick.
more. So Lorna's got, I love the height of the cabinet. So the cabinets, those are at 29 inches. The
29 and a half.
29 and a half, got to have that half. The Kookaburra, this is 36 inches.
Yes.
So this is a higher table than the cabinets. This, because again, this is meant for cutting, so you want that higher up so you've got happy wrists when
And you're not
cutting.
bending over either. You want to make sure that you're standing.
Yeah,
and you're
that
not,
lower back.
You don't want to be a hunchback.
Okay.
All right, moving on out.
I promise, I'm done.
Oh, okay. So this is a call now deal. So if you call in, you will get the special pricing. And the price of that is 1,000. Oh, nope. Can't say it. Okay, I'm sorry. Whoops. I'm not perfect. Okay, so call now. We will give you prices on these. These are great deals, but you have to call in. And they'll get this price from now till when?
Thursday to Thursday, but
Thursday to Thursday.
Deals coming out.
Okay. All right. So Thursday to Thursday is when you want to call to get this deal before it expires.
We're ready.
All right,
We're here.
we are back. So I know Marilyn said that she didn't have space when she moved. So this is actually the cabinet that I have personally at home for my little Bernina 475, which works exceptionally well on any kind of project that you want to do. So very small.
A Bernina dealer.
They are a Bernina dealer.
Okay, just making sure.
So very small footprint. As you can see, it's only like 30 inches. And then when you open it completely up, just doubles in size here. You've got 10 thread holders on each side, as well as the little cubbies. And again, you've got this little well cover here. So if you want to sit and work, but then you can have it, you know, and bring it all the way up from your storage, put it into your free arm or your flatbed. Again, utilizing that custom-made insert to go around it.
So all of those features that we saw with the bigger cabinets, you have all of those same features packed into
a small cabinet.
Our small Bandicoot. You've got
there's no quilt leaf or anything, but that's what, you know, this is for those extra sewing machines. This is for somebody who is starting out. Perfect and ideal for a kid or, you know, your third, fourth, fifth, or sixth sewing machine that doesn't have a home.
Every machine deserves a home.
Every machine deserves a home. So this one, though, is got a smaller opening. So this is only 20 3/4 by 11. So not as big as the other one that we had, but still can accommodate those small to mid-size machines.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you're still talking 85% of the machines on the market are going to fit in this cabinet.
yes.
Those, the inserts, again, these are all custom made for the machine, for the cabinet. And again, the insert, it just completes the whole experience.
It does.
Having this completely flush surface to work on, whether you're working with a big cabinet, small cabinet, being able to piece without having anything fall in between the machine, the cabinet, it just having this flush surface is, I mean,
yeah. And the thing,
if you ironed like I don't do, your blocks would be amazing.
So as you can see, this comes in our gray color. It is also available in our white and our teak color as well that we showed you. So this is the gray that the Kangaroo and Joey would be available in, as well as that Kookaburra cabinet. So this is our Bandicoot, a very small, simple cabinet.
Small but mighty.
Yes. Pretty easy. Takes less than like 10 seconds to even get this all completely set up. And there's magnets in the front, so those connect in, but very small and compact.
Dun,
so
dun, dun. That's it.
That's it. This is the Bandicoot.
That's Bandicoot.
So actually, why don't I just scoot this out and you can get the next cabinet in here. I'm just going to move this out of caught there.
Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun,
the
dun.
next one we have here is going to be our Laverne and Shirley. Now, as you can see, it is very similar looking to our Kangaroo and Joey, but this one is part of our Arrow line. With the cabinet being a part of our Arrow line, it has a 10-year warranty as opposed to a lifetime warranty. Still on heavy caster or locking casters underneath. You've got that little caddy. This is our Shirley. So the Shirley can come out. And the nice thing about it is it comes with this cutting mat as well as a pressing mat. And you can just easily open that up. You've got, oh, I'm way too far here.
Oh, should we back it up a little bit?
Oh, we're good. So there are, whoop.
There you go.
There it
So
is.
you've got the drawers here that have thread holders that you can take out. I can't get my fingers in there because, oh, this one's going to be easier. So you can easily take these out so you can have your thread wherever at your workstation. But the nice thing about it is you can turn it here and you can sit here and you can cut and you can press and you can sew. And it also has this beautiful leaf too that comes up on the back. So just like the Kangaroo and Joey, very large work surface. The only difference is it doesn't have that right leaf and it just comes with the drawers there that, you know.
But with the nice thing too, this being portable on wheels, you can
Scoot it over there.
absolutely swing it around to this side. So depending on, if you're left-handed or right-handed, if you're left-handed, and you wanted to turn to cut, press, or switch those, cut, press, sew. Or if I flip this over to my right side, same thing. I can cut, press, and I'm turning right to sewing. We've got our acrylic insert, nice large work surface, pushing everything back onto the quilt leaf. You'll notice rounded corners on the back of that quilt leaf there. And so now you've got very similar
Yes.
to the Kangaroo
And
and
it still
Joey.
has that same size lift opening.
Yep, same
It's got
A7
the
lift.
same rail system. So it's on the side right there. You can take it and put it all the way down into storage. So such a nice little cabinet to have. Still doesn't take up a lot of space because that compacts into here. This closes down. So when this is completely closed down, is 4.5 feet by 2 feet, or
nothing.
when you have it completely open, is 4.5 by 3.5 feet. So then you, like he said, you've got that little Shirley right there that you can maneuver wherever you would like.
I love drawers.
I know you can never have too much storage.
Never have enough drawers.
Never have. And this also has the 2 support legs in the back. So again, you can put that other sewing machine back here. Have a friend come over. Now the difference between this with the Arrow too is it still has that laminate finish, but it's a flat finish.
Flat
it
white.
doesn't have a
Wood grain.
to it. So this is only available in white, 10-year warranty. Again, very easy to put together, great assembly instructions, but also we have our customer service team here to support our customers. So
Customers. That math. Customer services, customers. Hey, we're on it.
so this one here is the Laverne and Shirley. And
What do we got next?
We're just going to bring out the last
I'll
table
push
that
back.
we have here that is part of this call-in special. And I'm going to have you do this. So this is our Gidget table. So as you can see, it moves very easily on any kind of flooring.
She's on wheels.
She is on wheels. Folds up and can be completely portable to take on the road with you, to go to retreats, stick inside of a closet when you're done sewing for that spare machine, or if you have a friend coming over.
RVers.
RVers, absolutely.
Take
So
that.
you do get a little Velcro piece that comes with it to be able to get those legs stuck together.
And that's all you're doing is you're just flipping up the legs. There's a little rubber grommet here that the support bar locks into. And that's it.
And very simple. So this also has that A7 opening. So if you are to purchase a Kangaroo and Joey, an Aussie, Walaby, Laverne and Shirley, it will hold your machine in this and be able to interchange out the insert. So if you have a cabinet at home and then you go on a road trip and you want to take this little table and you want to take your machine with your insert, it will work in here and be able to accommodate you while you're sitting there sewing.
Hope it. Yeah, absolutely. You can take it to sewing classes.
Yes.
Absolutely, you can.
Sewing classes, yeah.
And this does have a manual 2-position lift. Scooch over here. So you're just gonna bring that down, and then this is adjustable where this stop point is, so that way you can make adjustments for your machine, because again, we want that machine to be in flatbed sewing. Oh, we got a big machine.
There we
And
go.
voila. So now you've got your machine from home that's in your, one of the cabinets we talked about, our Walaby, our Aussie, our Kangaroo and Joey, our Lever and Shirley. Those are all the same opening size. You can bring your machine with your insert if you're going to a retreat, you're going on vacation. You can take your machine, your insert, and your Gidget 2 table, and this is all interchangeable.
And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this right here, but there is a little ruler too here right in the front that's already stuck onto the table.
I'm more of a measure once, cut 12 times kind of guy.
Well, you're a guy. And also with this one too, you don't, when it, you're just putting it down and you're lowering it, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your machine off and then bring that up. And then you can bring that back up if you wanted to put, if you have a small embroidery arm that you want to attach on here. But this is our Gidget table. So this is going to be a call-in special as well for authorize. So can large machines. So you're going to want to measure there, Caroline. It is going to be 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. And you want to accommodate your knobs and cords on here. So anywheres from, as long as it's not the Bernina 990, the Radiance, the Avenir,
those
the
really
Luminaires,
large ones.
all those larger machines that will be able to fit in here.
Yeah, so 95% of machines are going to fit in this table.
If you do have questions, you can always reach out to Authorize and they will be able to help you with that as well. So this is our Gidget table. And so that is the last of our call-in specials, but we do have one more thing, and it's Barbie's favorite thing that we get to show. So we're just going to clean up our little space here. If you just want to show them the call-in special list again of the products, and then we'll be right back.
All right. So definitely you have to call in for these prices. They're just jaw-dropping prices. I am just blown away. And too bad I can't share it with you, but call and we'll give you the price. It's a great deal. I just love these cabinets.
What are the cabinets again?
The Bandicoot, the Lever and Shirley, the Gidget, the Kookaburra with free cutting mat and pressing mat. So great tables for your rooms. That Gidget is really cute too.
A lot of people want it for open sew.
Yeah, I like that. It just gives you that little extra space that you need. Love it.
All right, we are back.
Okay. All right.
Not yet.
And like I said, Barbie's favorite thing.
My favorite chairs.
It's like Oprah's favorite things. You all get a chair.
Yeah, they're perfect. They don't take up too much room and they just give you the support that you need.
Yes, absolutely. And as you saw how Scott demoed these a little bit earlier, just having that correct ergonomics and it sitting right in the lower part of your back
very important.
Just helps take that pain and strain off your neck and shoulders. So we're just going to go through the colors here. We'll show you a few extra features that we didn't show you a little bit earlier, and then we'll be right back with you. All right, so we've got 11 fun different chairs.
The math keeps mathing.
So we have 5 fun prints, and then we have 6 royal colors for you to get into your sewing room. So like I said, Scott showed you earlier how it is important to have that at the correct height and to have it nestle right into the small of your back. But also the best part about it is adjustable in height from 18 to 22 inches. It's got that 5-star base. So if you are sitting on it and you drop something, you're not going to tip off of your chair as you would on some chairs out there. And the other thing too is the one thing I absolutely love.
Which is?
Your snack drawer.
Snack drawer?
Snack drawer.
What do you mean? I'm kidding. I actually know what this is.
So your snack drawer. Great to hold your snacks, your chocolates, your sharp objects. they hold small bottles of wine. You know, your
We
Reese's
restocked. Oh,
and your Hershey's.
those are
That
mine.
one's broken. There's
Perfect.
nothing in, but it's a great place to put your manual for
yeah,
your
absolutely.
machine. If you want to put your project on a timeout because you're frustrated with it. I don't know. I've
All
got a whole bunch
things.
of different things. I used to store my pens in there when I used it, and I have it as an office chair. I had all my good pens in there, but you can use it for multiple uses in multiple rooms. And that's why we have the solid colors here as well, is because not everybody is, you know, I guess, I don't know, able
I
to
love-
have
I
that
love
sewing
Joanne's
space.
comment. Grandsons love scooting around on them. So I have 2 of these at home, and our house is 1930. So it's all original hardwood floors. And the best part is they don't scuff up the floors.
They do not.
So you heard me talk about my wife, Janet. She is not fond of our smaller kids doing chair races, but I highly encourage it. Should we do prints real quick and then send it back?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we'll start off. Nope. Here we go. Where's the camera? Here it is. Here's my favorite. This is our Alexander Henry, our So Wow, So Now. All right. We've
That's our
got,
#1 seller.
this is our Good Dog print. Scooting down the line. Ethan, switch views. There we go. Our Sewing Notions. Bright Button. There it is. Bright Buttons. And Cat's Meow. So those are the prints that we have.
And I'm
then,
going to start right here because he's got the camera right here.
perfect.
So we have our Lady Gray. We have our Madam Scarlet.
Madam Scarlet.
Then we have our Princess Hazel. Now, everybody's like, oh, this is just a tan chair, but I absolutely love it because there's a whole bunch of different colors inside here. There's your purples, your reds, your greens, your blues. So all a bunch of different colors. Then next to that, we have our Baroness Black here. And then I'll let you do the last 2.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. Royal Purple. And last but certainly not least, for all you UK fans out there, go blue. We've got our Duchess Blue.
So all of these chairs are on sale right now for $329.99. And we can ship them to you. They come in one box. They have a 3-year warranty on them, on any of the mechanics of it. But you can definitely have one shipped directly to you or pick one up at Authorized. So Barbie, we're going to send it back to you.
Yes, I hope everybody comes in and tries out that chair because they just don't understand until they sit in it. It's just wonderful.
They're amazing.
Oh, they are. And the prints have been very popular too.
Yes, yes, they have been. So.
Yeah. Oh, I did have a question.
Okay.
What happens if you lose the key to the machine or to your cabinet? Can you get another one?
These are universal keys. And so you just call up our customer service, let them know what cabinet you have, and they can send you out a set of keys. There is a small fee for it. I think it's like $6 or something like that. And we can ship you a new one. Absolutely.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Not that we ever lose things, but
no, never.
Good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, put it in your chair.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a great idea.
On a carabiner or something.
Yes.
All right.
I love it when you 2 are on here and sharing all these different tables and the chairs. You 2 are just fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Love it.
For having us.
Yeah.
So, having us or putting up with?
I know having you. It's a joy. You got to have humor. That just makes it more fun.
It does.
More relaxing. Yes.
But I think you have some stuff to talk about and maybe a possible giveaway.
Yes, we do.
I'm just going to put up the graphic for the chair real quick.
So the chair is on sale for $329.99. That is a really good deal. The MSRP is $449.99, but take advantage of this sale because that chair is amazing. You have to come sit in it to realize how comfortable it is. Like they said, it is my favorite chair.
You got the ruler work party coming up.
Oh, yes. We have the ruler work party. That is Friday, August 1st from 9 to 4 p.m. or Saturday, August 2nd, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
We only have 2 on Friday and 3 on Saturday.
Oh,
so
wow.
get signed up.
Yes. So hurry up and get signed up. The class is only $49. Everything is supplied for you and lunch is provided. So it's a nice day out and you get to try something new.
And
Oh, yes. And Minky Kim is coming to AVS. I am so excited. I've been trying for a long time for them to do this. So she will be here August 29th for the trunk show. And August 30th, we are actually doing a hands-on workshop where you will get to make her backpack. 2 of them. Well, she'll make one in class, but you'll get a second one too. So make sure you get signed up before that is sold out. She's just an amazing seamstress. You have to come check out all her patterns and come to her workshop. Also, we have our 50th anniversary, September 25th through the 27th. You don't want to miss that because we're going to have special guests here and we'll have sales going on. It's going to be make and takes too. Oh, wow. So like I said, that is September 25th through the 27th. So we have a lot going on here at the store. You don't want to miss it. Check out our classes on our website. Come in and see some of the projects for our classes. It's a wonderful experience here at AVS. I'm just going to say that. We're friendly and we love meeting you and seeing what you're making. So come see us.
Are you ready for?
Yes. So
Giveaway
our
time.
giveaway,
Hey,
yes,
all
for
right.
our $50 gift card. We have a special word today, and you actually saw it during the show, but I still bet you can't guess what it is. But it
I can't
is
guess what it is. Oh, it's what you told me.
pockets.
Pockets.
Yes, pockets, the little
Pockets.
kangaroo. So
Oh.
it's capital P, lowercase OCKETS.
That's what you meant by code word.
Pockets. Yes, our secret
I told him not to
word,
say
pockets.
anything.
So yeah, we
So
need
hurry up
everyone
and
to
start
enter
typing that
pockets
in.
in the chat.
And
There
make
we
sure
go.
your P is capitalized.
Oh, our battery's running low. Doo-doo. Okay.
I would automatically not win this. I don't capitalize anything.
No, you don't. You do
If you're,
not.
if you're ever on a Teams chat with me, I do not use capitals.
I
have to
know.
yell
It's
at
a
him when
pain in
he's
the
filling
neck.
in an address and it's all lowercase. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you have to capitalize the streets and people's names.
It's too much trouble.
Yes.
Overrated.
Or just do it all in
Yes.
caps and you're always just screaming.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they say. Are you mad? No.
Making sure I don't miss it.
Oh, what was Marilyn's question? Do you have them at the store?
Chairs.
You think we have the chairs? Okay.
Yeah, we do.
And then some of the cabinets are here also. So come see us. And we have 45 entries.
There's actually a special if they stop into the store to check out the chairs.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be a fancy QR code that you can scan when you go into authorize and try out a chair. There'll be a QR code that you can scan to enter Arrow's Dream Studio giveaway, where we are actually giving away a Kangaroo and Joey and a Kookaburra. It'll be unassembled and that'll ship right to your doorstep. But for that, you do have to go into authorize and try out a chair. And then it's just scanning a QR code. And I forgot when it ends.
July 31st.
Thank you.
Oh, July 31st.
I created the program, and I don't know when it ends.
That is so cool.
Yes. So
You've been
definitely go in and try out the
other
chairs.
things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't go scanning that.
I know. I'm gonna go try out the chair again.
You only have to enter once. You don't. It's not multiple entries. It's just a one-time entry.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
Barbie, you can't just be sitting there scanning it all day.
Darn. But the chair is so comfortable. I always said we should have chair races in the store, but I don't think Veronica would go for that. So we have 47 entries. So I think we should go ahead and do the drawing.
Right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I love that little beat that you guys just had there. The drum roll.
I think that was just on the desk.
Yeah, I think it was too, but
Barbara!
Congratulations. So come in and
I
see
know
me
her.
today.
No, just
And
kidding.
if you don't have the chair, come try it out because it's a must. It is really great. So congratulations, Barbara. We'll see you after a while. And thank you so much for sharing or, for being here and sharing everything. I'm on low sleep, so
I hear
it's gonna
ya.
be a tongue-tied
more
day.
coffee, more coffee.
Yes, more
thank
coffee.
you for having us. I
Yes.
think we are scheduled already to do another one of these in
Oh, cool.
November, and we will have
Uh-huh.
a lot more great
Ooh,
promotions. And
November will be
products.
exciting.
Oh,
Not
cool.
that this isn't exciting.
November
No,
November's
this
be
is pretty
exciting.
exciting today.
Yes.
Really
Cool.
exciting. So
Oh, I just
thank you
love
so
it when
much.
you
I
two
hope
are
you
on.
guys have a wonderful day and
Yes, you too.
enjoy the rest of your day and have a nice
Thank
weekend.
you. All right. Enjoy your weather.
Yes.
Toodles.
All right.